everyone, my name is Mharz, and today is another trash building video where I create something from garbage materials. And today's trash building will be this. Well, it's a ring light. Okay, so this project was inspired from DIY perks. I think I like that idea of doing the DIY LED ring light. I don't know, I just got curious, so let's try this. And I will show you how I made this and the obstacles or challenges that I faced while making this. And yeah, I see it's a bit rusty here. You see? Yeah, you can tell this is really garbage. But it works, trust me. If you watch until the end of the video, I will show you that this works and it's really bright. So, let's go!
What I have here is a lid from a can of chocolate drink mix, so this will be the base of our operations. I plan to add 15 lights, so I have created a template that I will paste here on the lid. I have added markers where I will drill the holes into this lid, and by drilling I mean manually twisting the drill through this because I don't have power tools. Whoo boy! Okay, my left hand is tired, so let's switch hands. Great! 1 down, 29 more to go. Why do I do this to myself? Look, power drills are expensive, okay? This YouTube channel is not making any money at all to cover this kind of darn expenses. Few hours of crying and screaming and blisters later, and I managed to drill all these holes. Let me just spend a couple more hours to file the poking metal. We can finally put in the LEDs. Unfortunately, I don't have tiny nuts and bolts, so I'm just gonna use zip ties to fasten the lights. I'm gonna put the area with the plus label on the outer circle and the minus on the inner circle. It's very important to do that so no short circuit will happen. I'm gonna put a teensy-weensy bit of thermal paste here just so it can cool down while it's lit up. Okay, sliding in the zip tie around the holes, and here we go. Now I have to do this on all 14 other bulbs. And of course, I misaligned the holes so some of the lights are overlapping to each other. So typical of me. Let's wire them all up. I've got bits of wire here that I will solder on the LEDs. What's wrong with this solder? Just melt it in there, gosh dang! There we go, it's nice and fastened. Let me just do this until it loops back to the start. Like so. And I'll do it on the inner circle as well. There we are! All nice and wire, and hopefully my ugly soldering works. I'm going to use USB power to this, but before we add the USB cable, let me solder some bit of wires as an extension of some kind. Then we solder the USB cable right here. It's time to test this and hope nothing will blow up. Plugging in the USB and okay. Apparently, some of the LEDs are not lighting up properly. I probably should have checked them if they work before I put them together. Give me a moment while I test all of this. So there are a lot of LEDs that don't work or don't light up properly. The problem is I only have 20 of these, so I don't have much to spare. I tried replacing the ones that seems to not light up, but I'm still having a problem to light them up in full capacity. I'm starting to think that it might be because it doesn't have enough voltage. Who knew 5 volts isn't enough for this? So I bought a 12 volt jack here, and let's see if 12 volts will make a difference. I'm really liking this jack because I don't have to solder the wires in it as it already have some slots here, and I only need to screw this to fasten the wires. Anyway, I'm not gonna be stupid here and I will test this out before I do any more steps. So let's plug in a 12 volt charger here. Hello? Why is the plug not getting in there? Oh my god, don't tell me I bought a different size. Okay, so I bought a couple of these jacks and the other one seemed to fit the charger just fine. What's wrong with the other one? Jeez. Well, moment of truth, let's plug in the charger and oh my goodness, it's really bright. It's burning my eyes. Holy wow. Now that we know that everything is working brightly, it's time to, make it slightly neater? Well, I'm planning to add some LED controller into this and also a switch. Let me just solder the switch first. I'm not dressed up properly for the camera. I'm so sorry. Now let's solder the LED controller. And finally, screw the wires into the jack. Everything is lighting up except for this one. Is it a duh? Nope. I assume it's just not soldered properly, so let me just fix that. Time to put them in place. I'm just using hot glue just to fasten them into the lid so the wires aren't wiggling around. One final test and voila! It's so bright that it's beating the sunlight coming from my window. And yes, I did remove one of the LEDs so that I have room to route the cable behind. So, yeah.
So, like I've shown in the video, this is really working well. I'm surprised how much difference the 12 volts did. And now the lights are shining really bright. So unfortunately, I was intending to use this as my main light for when I'm shooting like this, but I'm not sure if this can handle the heat because I've noticed that it is heating quite fast. No, not the drill. It is heating quite fast. So yeah, I don't know if it will be able to withstand minutes of being lit up without, I don't know, blowing up or something. So yeah, I might modify this and just use less LEDs in this, but I will just do that off screen. The most important thing is that I showed you that I did it and it works. So that's an important thing. So yeah, be sure to tune in on my YouTube channel for more trash building videos because sooner or later I will think of one. So thank you so much for watching. Smash that subscribe button and I will see you in the next video. Bye!